now bring in Jim Vawter. He's a retired American citizen now living in Puerto Vallarta. He witnessed firsthand when the cartel took to the streets, setting vehicles on fire, shooting off their guns. Jim, thank you for your time this morning and hopping on early with me.
Certainly.
I understand you were just enjoying a coffee, right, at the Bean and Brick Cafe when those gunshots started ringing off. First off, how are you doing this morning, and are you now in a safe spot?
Yes, everything is pretty safe everywhere. If you are a resident here or you're staying in a hotel or condo, Airbnb, etc., your residence, your place that you normally go home to at the end of the day is safe. Nothing was intended to impact the citizenry or tourists directly, other than to create the civil chaos that has occurred, as you can see from how the attack began, and it was quite rapid.
Yeah. Walk us through that moment, though, when you were sitting at the cafe thinking it was just a normal morning. When did you know things were going south?
Well, there's a one-way street just outside the door of the cafe, and I saw a vehicle, white vehicle, traveling at extremely high speed in the opposite direction against the flow of traffic, or what would be, but there was no traffic. I mean, it was very fast. Two motorcycles following, and within 5 or 6 seconds, we started to hear people running down the street and looking at things. We stepped out the front door and we saw what was happening as you see in the video there. Yeah. We went to the corner, looked at it, and decided probably a good thing not to be here. So we went back, didn't finish coffee or snack, and the owner of Bean and Brick, out of caution for customers and security of the business, immediately closed, as did everybody else in the area.
And you took shelter elsewhere. And correct me if I'm wrong, you've lived in that area in Puerto Vallarta for almost 20 years. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh, I did. In 2012, there was some backlash against some statements made by a newly appointed security chief here in Puerto Vallarta, and they took contrast with that. And another event similar to this, only involving that person and their vehicle as they were arriving to work. And that was literally half a block from where I was having coffee.
Wow. But it's been nearly 15 years since you've seen something similar. I'm curious, does this change your mind at all about living there? Do you ever think about returning to the States, especially in the aftermath of a moment like this?
No, absolutely not. I know the cartel members do not have any malice towards the citizenry per se. They have been, in many cases, quite benevolent. During the COVID situation, I know that they did step up and they provided a tremendous amount of food support and assistance to the communities around here. There are about 150 colonias that comprise the complete metropolitan area of Puerto Vallarta.
Jim, last question before I let you go. There are a lot of people right now wondering, should I head to Mexico right now for my plans? I was talking to one of my girlfriends yesterday who was supposed to go to Tulum this morning. She doesn't know whether she should or not. What do you tell people who are not quite sure whether they should hop on that plane at this moment?
Get on that plane. You're basically going to find that everything has been cleaned up. Everything's back in good order, and by the time you land, somebody's going to be there ready to help you get off that plane, get to your destination, and enjoy your time. The very first municipal bus of the neighborhood just drove by at exactly 6 o'clock this morning, which is good. Most everything was getting back to normal yesterday. Taxis, Uber, Lyft, InDrive, just trying to get going again. Yeah. And they'll recover from this in just remarkable time.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.